What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and welcome on back to Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Well, last episode, I did some little open world exploration, but I have decided that I'm not going to go explore the random side world in this series. I'm just going to keep it nice and tied to the story. Now I know I'm not going to be running into any more story objectives outside Lumiere. It kind of removes the feeling of necessity to keep that in the series for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one last circle around on camp, see if we have any conversations, and then we're going to head to Lumiere and see what we can do with Renoir.
I don't usually get this nervous, but... I'm nervous.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's...
First time
not
ever.
that I didn't care before. I cared about the mission, but now...
She wasn't nervous about the Paintress.
Now it's personal.
Hmm.
Of course we will. Verso approaches Sciel with conviction.
I'm going for a swim with Esquie. Care to join?
Did Esquie put you up to this?
Whatever do you mean?
Esquie's been nagging me incessantly about swimming lessons.
He did say you're a terrible swimmer.
Esquie...
Well, you always seem uneasy when we travel over water. You should learn to swim.
What is it with her and water? We never did find out.
That way, you can save me if I fall into the water.
You can save yourself.
What happened to teamwork? What if I'm injured or unconscious?
Your hypothetical situation is quite specific. I guess it is a good idea, though.
It is. Go get changed and meet me at the lake.
Okay.
Verso and Sciel get changed. Verso reveals that he keeps secret swimsuits in Monoco's bag. And a lady's swimsuit as well, just in case. Sneaky Verso.
For the record, I do know how to swim. I mean, I grew up on an island. It's just I have an aversion to swimming.
Oh, I can help you with that.
I had an aversion to Monoco.
I had an aversion to Monoco, but I got over it.
Oh, do share your secrets then.
Exposure. Avoiding just makes it worse. Oh, I tied myself to Monoco for a month and we spent every minute of the day together. Well, Noco tied us together, but anyway. Now we're best friends.
This is your idea of an inspirational story.
I was also the swim captain at school.
Is that supposed to be impressive? That you swam with other kids 100 years ago?
I'm still a good swimmer now. It's not something you forget. Come on, let me help. It's about fear. We need to help your body and your mind realize that there's nothing to fear and no reason to panic.
All right then. Oh, wise and skillful swim captain. What first?
Just sit here in the water for a little bit. Then, when you're comfortable, we'll go a bit deeper. Then a bit deeper still, until we get to the trees on the island there.
Sciel gathers her courage and enters the water. She panics, but Verso helps her get over her fear. She begins to feel more at ease. After a little while, she manages to swim to the island.
I did it. I can't believe that worked. Thank you.
And you doubted me.
You are indeed an excellent swimmer. And teacher.
Now, let's see you swim back.
What? No inspirational pep talk this time?
Did it once, you can do it again.
So you admit it was inspirational.
It was... something.
Actually, are you feeling adventurous? How about we stay here a little longer?
Oh. Verso,
What's wrong?
I'm afraid things are different now. Maelle can bring Pierre back. I'm sorry.
Oh, No, right, of course. I understand. Don't worry.
I do think we should spend the night here, though.
You do?
Our time together was special to me. Let's celebrate it one last time.
Let's, celebrate.
You can show me your other swim moves.
I do have excellent technique.
One more run, huh? Verso and Sciel stay on the island. They spend one final night together. It is truly passionate. Sciel and Verso experience something unforgettable. I assume 6 is the max based on everything. They spend hours on the island before swimming back. They are exhausted, so the swim is more complicated. We got Sciel's music.
I don't usually...
Yeah.
It's...
Now it's...
Go again. Verso approaches Sciel, eager to talk to her.
You never told me. How do you go from being a farmer to running a school?
What? It's not obvious.
I'm not as smart as you. You'll have to connect the dots for me.
It's good that you can admit I'm smarter. Pierre used to volunteer at the school, teaching the kids how to sail and survive in the wild. After his death, I was in a bad place. Being at the school, I still felt bad, but at least I could feel his presence. Hear stories about him from the kids. Continue his work.
Makes sense.
I understand why your mother did what she did.
She is very misguided. She abandoned her family for a fantasy world.
She wanted to feel closer to her son. To still feel Verso's presence.
Would you have created a copy of Pierre? If you could. Knowing it wouldn't be the real thing.
If you ask me now, then no. I've seen how this torments you. I wouldn't wish that on others, but if you had asked me back then, I would have done anything to see him again. To hear his voice. To feel his arms around me. Every day, I just felt the lack of him. The negative space he used to inhabit. The dip in the chair where he sat. The hollow of his shoes. The emptiness inside his jacket. You want to know why I dislike water? I tried to drown myself.
Jeez.
What?
When I lost Pierre, I tried to swim away from Lumiere. I swam for as long as I could. As far as the waves would carry me. Until I could no longer swim. But I woke up the next day in Lumiere. On the docks. I was alive. And I have no idea what happened.
Well, since Esquie knows you, I assume he brought you back.
What I didn't know then, what the hospital told me, was that I was pregnant. But that I had,
Oh, God.
that I had lost the child.
Sciel.
I desperately want Maelle to bring everyone back. To bring Pierre back. But I don't know how to tell him. I lost our baby. She would have been 6.
I'm so sorry.
Dark and personal, right?
I've, had similar thoughts before. Not of drowning specifically, but, you know, It would solve a lot of problems. For everyone.
So...
It's a choice. Like any other choice.
It is.
But there's a creature that Verso painted into his canvas. One who always helps people when they become consumed by their dark thoughts.
You mean...
Yes. Him.
Sciel has confided her darkest secret to Verso. Bound by grief and dark thoughts, their connection deepens. And that's Max. Verso and Sciel spend more time together, looking at the stars. Two close friends, able to enjoy the silence together. Sciel is inspired by the evening stars. And time flew by. I know it makes sense for the Paintress to do what she did, but honestly, when you look at the broader picture of things, she's a parent, she has other responsibilities, and she also has 2 kids. Cleo, or Clee, seems like a giant bitch, of course, but she had Alicia, Clee, and her husband, and she abandoned them for a fantasy land. Of course, Renoir came in here to try and take her home. She didn't want that, and so became the Paintress and the Curator, where he's doing the gamage to try and destroy her creations so that she will come home, and her protecting them because she doesn't want to leave, because she would rather stay here where she can live in a fantasy land where her family is still whole.
Is there anyone special you'd want Maelle to bring back? You've been around for 100 years. Anyone you miss?
Yeah. One person. And all the expeditioners I traveled with. It'd be nice to tell them we made it.
Yes.
And to explain things I never got a chance to explain.
Yeah, she basically let herself be consumed by grief and abandoned her family in the real world to come into the painted world to play fantasy and play pretend. Which is nice for a while. I can understand maybe doing that for a little bit, but staying here for years, it's a little much. Alicia, or Maelle, wanting to be in here, I totally can understand a lot more because she can't speak. Her face is all jacked up. She's missing an eye. She's in constant pain. I can see why she would want to escape here because, I mean, she has a life, and that's why Renoir wants to take her back to it, right? And when you really think about it, Renoir isn't necessarily doing the wrong thing in this game because none of this is real. What's real is in the outside world, and he's just trying to get his family back to reality. He's an objective kind of viewpoint person, right? I see why he's doing what he's doing. And I kind of agree with him in general because the mother basically, like I said, she abandoned her family for essentially to read a book or to be on like the Archer is basically what she did, to go into an alternate reality where nothing is real but she feels better.
Is there...
Yeah.
It's hard for me to
And
sympathize with her. Maelle, though, I totally understand why she wants to be
watching her.
in here.
Maelle.
She has the power to remake our world. She's a Paintress, but also our Maelle.
Yeah. She's our Maelle.
Verso approaches Lune, sensing she has something on her mind.
You said you travelled with other expeditions.
Yeah. Some.
Did you ever travel with the 46?
46. No, why?
Oh, nothing.
Is that where your parents were?
I thought maybe.
Must be serious. You're usually more eloquent than this.
Am I now?
Sorry, you were saying?
My parents... They
were Expedition 46. I didn't travel with them, but I have come across their Their trail.
You have?
Yeah. On Siren's Island.
Oh,
I can show you,
really?
but don't expect too much, yeah? Come on, it's not far. Especially now that Esquire can fly.
No. No, we can't afford detours right now.
Well, if you change your mind, we can go anytime. It's not far. On the outskirts of Siren's Island.
Thank you.
Verso promised to show Lune where he found Expedition 46, Lune's parents' expedition, on Siren's Island, not far from Siren's Colosseum. So that's somewhere we're supposed to physically go to.
It's strange.
Maelle.
She has the power.
Yeah.
Promised Lune I'd help find her parents. They should be close to Siren's Island. We'll go take a look at that. But you upgrade all our stuff now, huh?
Maelle.
I'm getting quite tired of people telling me to go home. So please, no more.
Fine. As you wish.
They're counting on me. I won't abandon them. And I refuse to abandon you.
Maelle asks Verso if they could talk by the lake. They walk there together.
I found the letter
What?
from Alicia. I need to see her. I want to talk to her and understand.
Understand what?
Why, Maman?
What? Kept her scars? No. Don't go messing with her head. She doesn't need that, and she doesn't owe you any answers.
She's the one who kept coming to me. I think she wants to see me.
Just leave her be. Please.
Verso, you're not doing her any favors. You already destroyed her world. Maybe I can help her. She doesn't owe me, but maybe I owe her. And let's not talk about what you owe her. Don't you want to see her too?
Yeah, of course. She doesn't want to see me, though. Not after everything.
Then she can throw us out and we'll leave her alone. Is that a yes? Great. Where is she?
If I had to guess, there is a place she loves. At the top of the mountain. Near the monolith. With the third axon.
Oh, that axon. I guess we're climbing.
Verso promised to take Maelle to his sister. She is most likely in a giant tower on the island of the last axon, near the monolith. Okay. That's 2 radial quests.
How are you going to win back their trust?
You're really enjoying this, aren't you?
Can't rely on good hair and charm anymore. So, what's the plan? Well, at least everyone's still talking to you. That's a start.
Verso approaches Monoco, who looks deep in thought. Monoco is thinking about what happened after the Paintress was expelled from the canvas.
Everything okay?
How does it feel? Reaching one's goal after so many years. At the end of the day, I'm just a gestural. I always support you, but still.
I am sorry, my friend.
I'm not the one you should be apologizing to. I know I shouldn't grow attached to humans. They are ephemeral creatures. They come and go. And when they go, they never come back. Yet, I share their sadness. I share their joy.
Because Verso knew what you were like outside the canvas, and I know what you're like inside here.
Your namesake is a family pet. Probably why you're so supportive and cool.
You are the most loyal friend, and certainly not just a gestural.
When I left you 10 years ago, I convinced myself that it was for the grandest sake. But really, I could no longer watch the death of expedition after expedition.
Yeah. I know.
Yet here I am with you again. Am I loyal because that's who I am? Or because Verso painted me that way?
You've kicked my ass enough times to know that it's just who you are.
That is very true.
Now, don't get too arrogant.
Sometimes I wish things could go back to how they were before. When we could play with Claire, Aline, and Renoir. It felt like nothing bad could happen to any of us.
Good times never last.
Bad times seem to have made themselves comfortable, though.
Well, it's up to us to make sure they go away. Want to go hunt some Nevrons? We are absolutely not ready to take on like in the good old days.
That would warm my heart.
Then let's go get cut in half.
Monoco is touched by Verso's willingness to endure bodily harm to raise his spirits, and Verso knows Monoco would do the same for him. They battle a few Nevrons in the middle of the night, like in the good old days, before returning to camp. Man, I like Monoco.
So,
You're really in...
can't rely... Well... It is a beautiful evening. The colors in the sky. The shining of the stars. Tonight is a night full of promise.
Is it?
We shall bring Noco back.
I thought you wanted to wait until things calm down.
Who knows how much time tomorrow will allow? No. Let us give Noco the gift of today. It's a simple journey to the sacred river. We're not far. It's close to the station.
Golgra won't be happy that you're jumping the queue again.
I'll deal with Golgra later. You helped me bring Noco back once before. Will you help us again? My friend?
Always.
Verso promised Monoco that they would bring Noco back. The sacred river is not far from Monoco's station to the north. Okay, so we got a quest there too. By you, big guy.
He's scary when he's angry.
I guess he's not that different from my father.
Cousins.
Verso approaches Esquie with something significant to discuss.
What happened to not sharing secrets? And Mammon's the word.
Sciel said, sharing is scaring.
How could you ever be mad at Esquie?
That's what persuaded you.
And when she smiles at me, I feel warm and fuzzy.
So she smiled at you and you cracked. Some secret keeper you are.
The Grand Guardian.
Oh, I thought I was more of a wine keeper than a secret keeper.
Well, great job there too. There's barely any wine left.
I thought you would understand.
I do.
Don't lie. When she smiles at you, you feel warm and fuzzy too.
What? No, that's not true.
Are you getting warm? Your face looks kind of red.
Call him out, Esquie.
Oh, and she showed me a really cool rock.
You gave her all my best wine for a rock. Better be a special rock. What's this one called?
Oh, this rock has not yet introduced itself to me. So I don't know what
You have to wait for it to introduce itself.
its special power is.
I see.
Oh, but Lune is helping me study it. She knows a lot about rocks.
Of course she does.
Lune knows a lot about lots of things.
Mega mind.
Talking to her is super fun. She's so interested and gets so excited. Just like you when we first met. You had so many questions about me and you and your...
You've been talking to Lune too?
Yes, why? You talk to her all the time. You guys are always talking.
Yeah, well...
And you like when she gets excited about stuff too.
That's not what... What exactly are you... No, forget it. We're getting off topic.
You seem flustered.
I'm not flustered.
Want a hug?
Sure.
Of course.
Yay!
Who would turn down an Esquie hug?
True. Verso is relieved that Esquie has stopped talking about what he thinks of Lune and Sciel, and he's secretly touched that Esquie knows him so well. Level 5 with the big guy. They then enjoy a giant hug that lasts far too long, before returning to the others.
Yeah!
Sorry, big guy.
Worries.
I guess he's not that...
Cousins.
Thought there might be another one.
That's not a happy look.
Why'd you hide sorry from me?
Oh, I didn't, I was afraid the others would want to return to Lumiere if you could fly them back.
That's mean. Sometimes you're really mean. But being mean is not necessarily a mean thing.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just like Francois.
He'd hate that you said that.
Oh, and Francois is just like you.
What do you mean by that?
Meanies who hide things but who aren't really meanies. Verso, I remember.
Whoa, slow down. Remember what?
Where I lost Uri.
Uri. Right. So, where's Uri?
I left Uri in Francois' cave.
Okay.
I'm assuming this is the swimming one.
Uri helps me swim underwater.
Oh, right. Francois is not going to give you Uri without a fight.
Oh, I'd rather not fight. He was so mad last time. Maybe if you serenade him. He and Claire used to sing all the time. It made him so happy. And you have such a lovely voice.
Thanks, Esk. Not sure Francois wants to hear me sing, though.
Or maybe you can dance with him. You're an excellent dancer.
Everybody needs an Esquie, man.
Francois can dance. I've never even seen him move. Well, I guess he sort of wiggles his head sometimes. Anyway, look, maybe we can trade him something. What does he like? Flowers? Fruit? Shiny things?
Oh, I know. We trade him a different rock.
Why would he want another rock?
Because it'll be a better rock.
Better. How?
We'll make it so it looks like Francois, and we can paint a miniature clay on top.
Sure. Why not?
Worst case scenario, it doesn't work, and you fight him for it.
Gee. Thanks.
Oh, we already dealt with Francois
How about
once.
that rock over there?
Sure, we can do it again.
Cool.
God, what did you do?
Ta-da!
The angry eyebrows.
Just like him? I almost feel like Francois is here with us. All right. I'm ready.
What? You want to go now?
Yes, yes, yes. It won't take long now that I can fly. Let's go see Francois.
We literally going run on?
You're back.
Francois!
Don't call me that.
You have Uri. Why didn't you tell me?
Prove it.
We'll trade you. Uri for this, lovely portrait of you.
Is that supposed to be me?
I think we captured your essence beautifully.
Huh. No deal. You want Uri? Come and get it.
As you wish. You might regret that though. I've buffed myself significantly since the last time we talked.
Phantom start. Phantom start.
Yeah. I guess significantly.
Fine, fine, fine. Here.
Small man.
Pah. Take your rock and scram.
Oh, Yuri. I've missed you. Thank you, Francois.
You can leave the other one, though.
Oh,
He wants the portrait. The angry eyebrows, man. As they leave the cave, the expeditioners hear Francois crying dramatically in the distance.
He really does miss her.
And Claire. Back at camp, Esquie swallows Yuri, his new rock.
now that I have Uri, we can explore underwater. Verso, you're the best.
Done.
Glad I could help.
You do more than help. You're the smartest and the fastest and the funniest and the bestest and the strongest and the fluffiest.
Fluffiest?
You have the fluffiest soul.
Thanks. I guess.
You're welcome.
Their incredible adventure has made the bond between Verso and Esquie even stronger. And now he can swim. So now we have access to all those underwater locations. Esquie and Verso talk a bit more about random things before heading back to the others. Let me get you to 7, big guy.
I guess he's...
Cousin.
Francois really misses Claire, huh?
Yeah. He waits for her every day. He stopped singing when she left. But it's okay. She'll be back for a visit, and he'll be all happy again.
You really think so?
They are best friends. It's been a few centuries, but she wouldn't leave him. Just like you would never leave me.
Do you miss Verso? I mean your Verso. The real Verso. No, of course you do. Sorry. I don't know why I asked that. That was stupid. I just wondered because you never mention him with me.
It makes you sad.
Does it bother you that I'm not him?
You're my friend. Other Verso was also my friend. You are cousins. Same, but each different. Why would that bother me?
Esquie, thank you, mon ami.
Let's keep going on adventures forever.
Esquie has touched Verso's heart with his words. The bond between Verso and Esquie is now unbreakable and eternal. Man, I love Esquie. How could he not, right? Esquie's words trigger Verso's imagination and inspire a new skill. Angel's Eyes. They talk more about what kind of adventures they want to go on next, then head back to the others. And we can check up on the others too. Sciel approaches Esquie with something important to discuss.
Esquie.
Are you troubled, mon ami?
When we first met, what did you mean by my terrible swimmer friend?
I didn't say that.
I remember it quite clearly.
Oh, you mean the second time we met?
What?
In the caves, yeah?
Sorry, I'm quite lost.
So he saved her when she tried to drown herself.
Oh yeah, me too. It's fun.
What do you mean by second time?
First means number one. Second means number two.
Yes, I understand that. So, was I swimming the first time we met?
Yes, you were. Before you stopped swimming in the middle of the ocean. That's dangerous.
It was you. You saved me. Back then. Wait, but how?
I heard your tears.
From so far away?
I heard you, so I came.
Oh, I see.
That's really heartwarming, actually.
Thank you.
Tears again. You sure do like to cry.
I guess I do.
Verso likes crying too.
Yes, I know.
You were looking for someone then. Did you find them?
No. But hopefully soon.
Yeah. I get sad too when I lose my stones. But I always find them again. You will find them again too.
You're the best. Mon ami.
He really is. Sciel and Esquie spend a long time together, as their friendship becomes unbreakable. Well, let's head back to the continent. I wonder if those quests that we have became marked, or if we kind of just gotta wing it. Let's see. Serene stress. Okay, so I did mark them up. That's the Axon, I'm guessing. Okay, so we got 3 open world quests. That's not so bad. Alright then, everybody. I'm gonna split the episode here. We'll fly on over there, and then I'll link up with you guys next time, and we'll take care of all that stuff. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, please do check out those links in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned, and I'll see you soon with more Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Peace.